What up, y'all? I'm back. As promised. As promised. Let me let my peeps know. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I got that sent. Okay, now we back. So, just kicking it, with my peeps. Uh I just want you guys to know any type of warring or conflict you hear on the news to take with a grain of salt. Okay? There are no wars. The wars in your neighborhoods are the real wars. Okay? Uh, go look at the bio of the Vladimirs. You got one that's Vladimir in nowadays lingual terms, and you got one that's Vladimir, the old way of saying it. Okay? Screenwriter, actor, the Vladimir for the Pakistanis or whoever they pose to be. Not real people, y'all. Nothing but characters on TV. Uh, if they wasn't given uh, the prestige from their handlers, you wouldn't see them. But anytime you see an actor like this Johnny Depp thing that's going on, anytime you see an actor doing anything that's supposed to be real with the camera on, he's at work or she's at work. Their work. That's what actors do. They get in front of a camera and they make the money. They make the money. When the camera off, that's when they rest. When the speaker or the camera is on in their presence, they're making money. They're working. Uh, they're on the clock. Just in case you don't really understand what that means, they're on the clock. That's what that means. You know how you walk in there and you have to, if you're in a restaurant, you type it in on the keyboard or should I say the register. You know, you're in a factory, type it in the computer. They're on the clock, y'all. That's what they do. Showtime. When you punch the clock, a good worker ain't really trying to get paid for free. A good worker knows that when I go in and get my hands dirty, this day gonna go bad real fast. But if I sit back and procrastinate or let the day come to me, it's gonna take forever. So good workers go in there and just get busy. They don't look at no time unless they expecting a call from a loved one at a certain time or the baby's got to check in or something like that. We ain't looking at the clock. We trying to get knee deep because we know once we get knee deep, the day gonna be over with. You understand? Only real ones can understand where I'm coming from with that one. Everybody, that ain't gonna be for everybody. Only real people gonna understand that one. But yeah, just don't believe what you hear. You got a total of 4 people, and it might just be one that own all your media networks. Now, if that don't sound suspicious to you, none will ever sound suspicious to you. So how many news channels you got? And you mean to tell me only 4 people? Um, when it comes to the ailments of mankind, when y'all look at TV, y'all don't notice that it's somebody, it's never anybody going against the agenda. And if it is somebody going against the agenda, they'll cause something crazy, you know. Remember they put William Cooper in front of the people. And he was on CNN, and the whole narrative was, look at this crazy, son of a, the stuff he was saying, all in which have come to pass since then. But it sounded real crazy. So the majority of the people, when they labeled him crazy at CNN, the majority of the people rolled right with it. Yeah, he is crazy. He's saying the government killed Kennedy. No, we seen such and such. Now we seen the movie. The gangsters killed. Crazy, man. And it's important you start to weigh these things out. See, me coming up, I came up in the era where right before the monopolization was complete. Listen, you can say that it was still a point in time where you could have stopped them from monopolizing the way they have, but it wasn't. You could never stop it because the Most High said this had to happen. He said it is gonna happen, and it have to happen. Just like a woman in birth and her birth pains. Say like the new system has to be born. It has to come to for a reason. And that's because this system was down from the get-go when it chose Satan as its ruler. When did people chose Satan? When Adam and Eve ate the fruit. That's when man decided to choose, or that's when man decided to obey Satan rather than God. That's when man decided it was easier. It was simpler. That's when man started to be delusional. Because the conclusion Adam came to was the exact opposite of intelligent. It's called a delusion, y'all. Delusion is when you basically have lost your mind. It's like the equivalent of a person that reads Harry Potter. And while we know a lot of elements in Harry Potter is real, but we listen to the story and we start to associate the story with real life. We associate the story with what we go through every day. And you actually think that you can want something bad enough and say a few words, and it will hurt one of the most biggest foes that could ever come against you. When all alone, all you doing is putting fuel on a fire. You making the fire so hot, you making the flame so big that it consume everybody that come close to it. So that's my whole point when I say, when a person tell you that prayer don't do no good, from that point on, look at their actions. I guarantee you their actions are not parallel with the actions that the Creator proposed. Guarantee you. See, I've been in them shoes. I walked that mile. Person with 3, 4 girlfriends ain't trying to hear about no getting married and just having one woman. I'm just trying to tell you, let's quit playing dumb. Let's quit playing dumb. A person that's have a job that make good money, and he's found a way to steal from his job, and his job will never find out. Ain't trying to hear what the Bible got to say about not being a thief. These people did do me like this all these years. I'm gonna get mine. A person that's lying all the time to get what they want ain't get a whole lot of positive attention for it. Ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say about not lying. See, I walk those paths. I know what be the root of these people saying, "Oh no, that's fake." That's I already know what it is. But you got some of us that's real and able to say, "Well, I understand this about the marriage and all that, but that just ain't me right now. But just because I feel that way about that, that's not going to stop me from representing the one true God. That's not going to stop me from telling people that He real, that He's alive, and that He sees all and knows all. Just because I feel this way about marriage and not being with one woman. So you got some people that can actually take accountability for their weaknesses. Well, what people may think is their weaknesses. But see, that part right there is what makes you strong. That's what turns one of your weaknesses into one of your strengths. Because you're able to stand in your own waist. You're not trying to blame it on somebody else. You're not pointing a finger at nobody but yourself. See, that's a step in itself. See, in AA, and I've attended a lot of AA meetings, being that I was getting in trouble. And it was part, being that I had a big mouth, it was part of my recovery, getting off probation, et cetera, et cetera. The first step to recovery is admittance to your problem. See, if you don't admit, you don't know you have a problem. How can, if you don't know that there is a problem, how would you know that you have a problem? So guess what some people do? Whenever they get cornered and they know somebody is going to tell them what they already know, but they just don't want to face it, they run. They run. Because they ain't ready to change. See, in their world, there's nothing wrong with them. They're okay. They're okay. See, I walk those shoes. I used to think people was exaggerating about my behavior, about certain things I said, certain things I did. And, I'm not just subject to one hood. I'm shared in quite a few hoods. And when you're starting to change your life, and when you see people throwing your name up for all the stuff that's bad, it ain't no good feeling. Because remember, you don't know that there's a problem. You don't know it's a problem because you never took the time to even research or check out what people saying about you. You just saying you might, we was blowed, you probably, but that was some real stuff, and you like, oh man, I did this, that to the other. to the brother, and you said it was real. So then you hear about it from somebody else. You hear about it from somebody else. You like, wow. But before this, you never even cared. The only thing you cared about was what suited you at what particular time. But when you start to care because you don't like what's being said and you hear these things, it's not something easy to take, take in. You really have to admit to yourself, you ain't shit. You know too much for people to have their name in your mouth throwing you up about some stuff that you don't even feel right about. And once again, when I was high on my horse, when I was galloping like the galloping gourmet, I didn't recognize none of this stuff. I didn't even care. But when I fail, and there wasn't nobody around, you start to take notice. You start to take notice because you don't want to put that this person is this or that, and you're the one at fault. So you sit back and you retrospect and you look at your actions and you look at them with a magnifying glass and see me having the Holy Spirit as a measurer to make sure that I'm absolutely true to myself. I can't lie to myself. Can't hear you, CC. If you're saying something, you muted.
What's good with it, King?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's good with you, man? Hey, I told you we got the bottle today, King. We going up with you, man.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Sound like a plan, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, when I had hit you up, I was in the car, man. I saw Mongoose was up on here, but I feel like I done missed the whole show. I don't know.
Nah, man, he wasn't able to get on, man. I don't know what the hell. You know how Mongoose be, man, when it's time for him to pull up, man. He don't know how to get here, and the mic ain't working,
and we just getting started, man.
Yeah, really it really is just getting cranked up. I texted him and told him to come on and try. I don't know what's the hold up with him, but I ain't seen him pop back up yet. I'm gonna hit him up now. Cause he should have been popped up in here. He was trying to show us them little hot rides they had on the streets down there in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But whatever wrong with his phone, he couldn't even get through. You seen him get through, but he couldn't talk or nothing. Couldn't even turn the camera on. But other than that, man, I said he heard me say I'm gonna crank up another one.
Oh man, what's the show about today, man? I'm trying to. We just chiming in.
I told you, man. I got cussed out for playing a video game yesterday, man.
What you mean?
I got cussed out, dog. Like a man got on PSN and cussed me and Vic out for playing a video game, dog.
What?
So listen, his wife is a gamer, hardcore gamer, and she's a bully at the same time. She
Vic's
considers
wife?
a bully.
You talking about Vic's wife?
This dude who cussed us out. This dude who
Oh.
cussed us out, wife. Well, not the dude who cussed us out, wife. Him and his wife cussed us out. And look, I ain't had nothing to do with it, dog. I'm just there trying to get a couple million. I told you what I was gonna try to do. Catch Vic on catch him doing some missions, and get me a couple meal, you know what I'm saying, in a little time space, because the nigga won't like to do the missions right before he go to work. So I'm just along the ride. You know, he doing majority of the mission. I'm just following him.
Hey, King, Mazel Tov, man, Mazel Tov.
Same to you. I got a jug of ice water over here. So listen, man. Listen.
Ooh!
I
call that a King Curl shot right there, man.
No, you ain't kill it all, man. You supposed to kill all that, man. Hey, you put my name on it. You had to empty that shit. You did. So dig. Now listen. Now her and Vic got this little beef going on, and it really ain't no beef. It's just a person that's getting mad at somebody bullying them. You understand? And getting fed up with it and trying to even the odds. But it's neither here or there for me. I don't care about that shit. I'm still just trying to get, normal at the game. Mm-hmm. So, dog, she didn't bitch ass nigga that's with you ain't shit. You didn't cut in all the way in on me.
What?
But
it's just the culture, the game.
Hey, she's a woman, bro. So I ain't. I'm. It's nothing. She's a woman. She's speaking. She mad. She telling on herself that she's really bothered from a video game. It's funny to me. It's not nothing worth getting upset about. Mm-hmm. So, dude, why? Right before we get finished with the mission, right? Why this dude get on the mic and go ape shit?
What, on you?
On Vic. Go ape shit, dog. I'm laughing so hard because I think the nigga playing. You know what I'm saying? I think he just going along with it, just trying to be a butthole. You know what I'm saying? But dude, this nigga is serious. How do I know he's serious? Because he didn't just say one thing and get off the mic. He stayed on the mic all the way till we was done. Crying, talking about he's going to report. He already reported Vic to the PSA for cheating. Doing that. They done reported him 4 times, this, that, and the other. And since Vic is unbothered, guess who they want to stick inside their conversation?
You, of course.
Guess who they want to, okay, since I can't bother you, I'm going to bother you. So at about the 3rd stupid ass nigga I was called, I just called a spade a spade. I just said, dog, you're gay. You're a fag. You're getting mad at a video game, dog. Get the fuck on. Shut the fuck up.
I bet they ain't like that, man.
Man, these people sick.
And
these ain't no kids, Christ cause. These ain't no people in their 20s, dog. These people in their mid to late 30s.
That's a part of the gaming culture, K.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, man. That is it's like high end competitive nature. And people, they rage and they say all types of stuff to you. They take it to the next level. You always take it. There's no such thing as taking it too. If you're not taking it too far, you ain't doing it right.
Wow. Well, it's a lot of people got to be taught some things, man. A lot of reflections got to. You know how they used to do. You see, you too young to remember Thundercats.
Yeah, you taught Lionel.
Lionel. Do you remember
you ain't talking about Mumbra, are you?
Mambra? Do you
Nah,
remember how they used to?
that ain't who you talking about.
You remember
You ain't talking about
Mambra?
Thunder,
Uh-huh.
Thundercat. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nah, man.
Do
I'm
you
too young, man. I don't
remember?
remember that, man. I don't remember that.
Do you remember what used to happen to Mambra when he was bad as shit? He got everybody in chokeholds and everybody pinned down. What used to happen when you show him that reflection?
Oh yeah, they had to show him his reflection. Yeah, man. Then he started shriveling it up again.
Crawl his coochie ass back in that coffin. Back in the coffin, dog. That's what you got to do to these people. You got to show them how they look. And then, see, just showing them ain't enough. It's the people on the outside that I witnessed this with their eyes and their comments on the subject. That's what get them. Because when they see the same comment come from several different people, that's what hurt them the most. See, image is everything to a weirdo. They care how they look in front of people. They don't care until they care.
You got that right, man. Same as people be cool until they ain't cool no more.
Mm-hmm.
You meet some of the coolest people in the world till they ain't cool no more.
Yep. And you know what? It's about the experience, man. It's about growing. And when you recognize certain thing is flawed and blows, you got to eventually call a spade if you're a realist, man.
Yep.
You can't keep on lying to yourself just because you like a person, just because this person treats you here, just because this person respectful in this area. When you start seeing shady stuff come from that person, you got to call a spade a spade.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna always look at that person side-eyed.
That's why I'll never buy into people's words. I mean, of course, you know, I take people's words for what they are. It's 11-11, King. Time to take a shot. Mazel tov. L'chaim.
Do it.
L'chaim, man. L'chaim. You got to say it. L'chaim.
Back to you. Hey, I ain't even never tried to learn what that means.
Hurry up, King. It's 11-11. Time's almost up. L'chaim.
Ohio.
Ohio.
See, you ain't killing that shot, bro. You gotta unleash that shot, man. Come on now.
That was a King Curl shot right there, man. What you talking about?
Is it empty? It's gone?
That thing gone, King, with you?
Oh,
I mean,
nah, man. Man, get that out, man.
That's water on the bottom of the glass when I cleaned it out.
Get that water out of there, man. That water ain't got no business still there. Get that up out of there.
I ain't a drinker, King. I ain't a drinker at all, man.
Me neither. Uh-oh. You ain't no drinker?
Nah, man.
Oh, man, you got some devious thoughts. Some devious issues to take care of, man. With that drink. You got company?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's right here in that club.
Hello.
You about to piss her off because you about to just go black out.
I ain't blacking out, King. I'm up, man. I told
I'm drinking too.
It's turn up time, King.
What up, though, sweet Tina?
Hello.
What up, baby girl?
Just drinking some, I think it's Pepsi with Bacardi lime.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let him black out on you. Slap his ass woke when he try to black out on you. Trying to take them shots like that, man.
I was getting a little scared.
Yeah, don't let him black out on you.
Hey, King, man, how your bug out bag looking right now, man?
How the who?
How your bug out bag looking?
What's that?
Your to-go bag when the collapse happened, when it's time to turn into lot and hit the road, man.
Oh man, you know we got to do it like the 72 did, man. We go, hey, we gonna depend on the Lord to provide. You dig what I'm saying? Jehovah Jireh, baby.
Oh yeah, man. But how that bag looking though, man?
Uh, it's got literal just the Bible in it.
Even in society, advise that you have some sort of to go bag, man.
I told you I got it.
It just got the Bible.
Just got the Bible, man, and plenty of room to pick up stuff along the way. You did?
So you planning on scavenging?
Oh yeah.
Same here, man.
Oh yeah. You know, a nigga with more guns than you gonna end up just taking. You know, you pile up some stuff, man. Nigga with more force and more guns gonna do nothing but take it away from you. So why even do it like that? Why even make it easy for people? You know what I'm saying? They pull up on you, you got what? And they don't want that Bible. They gonna look at that Bible, man. They gonna sniff it and see if it smell like food. And when it don't, they gonna throw it right back in your face.
Yeah, man. I might carry some cigarettes with me too.
What's good, love? We ain't doing nothing but chopping it up, you know. Family affair going on. That's why you pulled up. A family affair, baby. Only the people I'm with.
Hey man, you gotta have some.
Thanks for the click,
too, man.
Say what?
So you gotta have some cigarettes in there too.
Nah, man. That's gonna. If I don't do it before then, that's gonna be when I do it. Because I got to get my win back along the way. I got to recuperate that win that I've been losing since. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I quit for a while, man. You know,
and a machete.
Definitely need one of them.
Man, the cigarettes though, man, that'll be a wonderful bargaining tool.
Yeah, but you know, at the same time, you don't want to have no poison and use that same poison to bargain with. You want to find something else, you know what I'm saying? Just leave the poison to the rats, man. Let them go ahead and eat that up. You know, we ain't gonna be responsible. It's like the drugs, you know what I'm saying? I can use drugs as a bargaining chip, but nah, I'm good. Man. I'm just depending on job, bro.
I'm keeping the cigarettes with me, King.
No, you be keeping weed with you.
Oh, the weed I'm keeping for myself. But I'll trade them cigarettes though.
I'm gonna have to give up the branch too, bro.
What you talking about the herb?
I'm gonna have to let the branch go too, bro.
Ah, man, you can't do that.
Oh yeah,
it got a hold on you, man.
It had one. It's slowly but surely getting a little bit less attention, dog.
Man, let that monkey finish its ride, man.
Say that again.
I said, let that monkey finish its ride.
Shit, it's been driving for a good 15, 20 years. That's a good ride right there, man.
Hey, man, what's another 15, man? That's good mileage, man.
Hey, it could be all the wind I got left. I don't want to risk that.
Man, you know what my mom used to say about rehab?
What?
That it's for quitters.
Oh yeah, she right.
I ain't no quitter.
I'm a quitter, dog.
I'm competitive to the end.
I'm a quitter, dog. When I see I'm losing and ain't no getting back, I'm done. You know?
I'm competitive to the end.
Young Bree.
Curl.
What up, man?
What up, dog?
Nothing much, man. Supposed to had the 4 horsemen up here. But our homie, he ain't chimed in yet, man. He tried to chime in, but we couldn't get no voice out of him.
Yeah, he gonna have to upgrade to Xfinity or something.
Yeah, man. He got to do something, man. I don't know what it is. I ain't gonna say the brother's scared, you know, because he pulled up. He pulled up, you know. But uh, he got everything, did everything he supposed to do. I think it's his mic, man.
Oh, okay.
I want to just get Christ Council to teach me how to use that other one.
StreamYard.
Yeah, because you don't need no mic for that one. I was talking to y'all without my mic the other day because I left my mic at the hospital.
Or Jitsi.
Jitsi, yeah.
Yeah, Jitsi. I was about to say, we on StreamYard right now.
Yeah, you don't need no mic with that one, man. I found that out the other day.
You don't have to have a mic with this one. You could, if you know how to get into the settings and change the audio, your mic settings, you can change it to whatever you use it.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the lack of knowledge on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
Hey Tina, it's in my about section on my page.
Hey Bree, man, what you got to drink over there, man? I'm about to take a shot with you, man.
Oh, they will drop it whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let my wife know.
I don't think I got it.
But all I got right now is my my cash app. That's all I got, and that's in my about section. Cause my silly ass don't know the I thought I had a banner made for it, but I guess I don't. But yeah, my about section, it's right there.
Hey,
Appreciate the love.
Man, we gotta get your to go bag ready, man.
What you got? Yeah, you can if you got some ideas, you can definitely share.
You need plenty of ammo. That's the biggest thing, ammo.
For what? I ain't got no gun.
Well, that's the second thing you need, a gun. I'll go ahead and stock up on the ammo now for whatever.
No, I ain't getting no gun. I'm good on the gun.
Hey, that nigga Christ. That nigga Christ, like, nigga, what that bag looking like, though?
Hey, man, hey, keep your Bible too, man, but because your Bible, that's gonna be the map. That's gonna be your road map when you're out there. But
what that bag looking like? For real.
Hey, I'm trying to tell her, Bree, man.
Man, I already know, dog.
I'm strapped to death, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, you definitely keep the Bible with you, man. But you need a few more tools, King. Hey, King. Hey, you remember? Tell me if you remember this story of there was a father, and he owned quite a bit of land. And they were having a few really good seasons. They were having some really good seasons. And then one day the father had told his sons, he needed them to tie down everything inside the barnyard. He needed them to tie down the horses, the cows, tie down all the barrels of hay. They needed everything to be tied down. He been telling his sons this just about like every day, and they'll do a little bit here and there, and that's what he told them, like just do a little bit, every day. But at the end of the night, we need to make sure that to the point where everything's tied down. And the son didn't tie. I think like it goes to where the son didn't tie everything down inside the barn, and then a really bad storm had came and swept a lot of the stuff away. And the father was expressing how important it was for them to be prepared. And because, even there was like a few spots where they wasn't prepared, they ended up suffering for it because it buckled down. They didn't know when the storm was coming, but eventually a really bad storm did come. And while they still had faith that, they were being blessed up to that point, because they didn't buckle everything down and they wasn't, prepared when the time mattered. They ended up suffering because of it. You there, Kay? I see you over there. You muted, man. Don't go
I'm with you
now, man. We only took a shot now. We only took 2 shots now.
I'm with you. I'm waiting on the conclusion.
Even though, man, it's important to have faith, man, we still got to be proactive on our end so that when that time comes, you got everything set in place where you're able to just go.
Are you talking about like physically or like spiritually?
Because what it means and what it says to you. But you can apply it both ways.
Oh yeah, but you have to understand that some of our fights are physical and some of our fights are spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
See, the spiritual fight don't involve anything physical, but surviving. That's it. Now, if you have to take a life,
tell us about the physical fight then.
The physical fight is you surviving. It's you. It's your breath. Is your sustenance. Is your keeping clean, keeping hydrated.
But what if you gotta fight somebody like physically? What about that?
Well, see, if you know the type of tactics and techniques I know, you can do that. But you ain't got to kill them. You ain't got to kill them. You ain't even got to bring no blood out of their body.
Even if they trying to bring blood out of yours?
Well, they gonna do what they supposed to do. That's because they brainless. It's like the Night of the Living Dead. When they come after you trying to eat you up, all their mindset is on eating you up, and you know this, so that puts you 2 steps ahead of them.
So if they kill you,
they ain't gonna do that unless it's meant for them to do it.
I'm saying so if they do it, it's cool because you're gonna be resurrected and
absolutely.
Right. So okay.
Absolutely. And when I'm gone, all the stuff that I'm supposed to do or have to do, all that don't mean nothing no more. I'm gone. You did. But while I'm here, until my casket drop, I'm gonna represent the Most High. I'm not taking no lives. I'll break a leg. I'll maim you so you can't get up and get to me and try to take my life. But I ain't taking no life. I ain't taking no blood out your body. I ain't taking no life.
Man, you can shoot somebody in the leg too.
Yeah, but you can hit that. You fuck around and hit that femoral artery, and they gone.
Shoot them in the chest there.
Huh?
Shoot them in the chest there.
No, see, I ain't gonna shoot. Period. Nope. See, we prepared for that. Hey, Christ Council, you remember how I was telling the brothers how I didn't teach my sons how to fight? See, they failed, and see, they only looking at things in one way. They fail to realize that when it comes to disciplining, I'm the one that does the disciplining, right? So that means that when it comes to bolos being dropped, them trying to protect and cover this and cover that, they're well skilled as far as protecting themselves. They just ain't well skilled on attacking people. But see, after they lose my presence, they're no longer scared of somebody else's fists, somebody else's strength, because they didn't felt unadulterated fists and strength. You did?
I bet. Are you afraid of guns? It sounds like you're afraid of guns, Kay.
No.
That's what it sounds like. It's okay if you're afraid of guns. There are a lot of people that are afraid of guns, man. A lot of people.
Like, what you mean afraid? I'm afraid. Well, I'm afraid to have one in my possession. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I get that.
I admit to that. I am.
Because man, like, and since we're still talking about like like your bug out bag, if you out on the go and you get attacked by a wild animal, I don't know how breaking its legs or anything like that is going to help.
That's where the machete come from. That's where the machete come from.
So you're going to always engage in close combat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ty can't know that. Oh yeah. Well,
King,
you know,
you ain't being real right now, man.
hey, Christ Constant, you know I got the knowledge to make a spear. You know what I'm saying, with my machete.
Even with a spear, which I see, I know like with spear hunting is.
Wow.
That's one of the most powerful tools you can have next to a gun.
You took it back on us, Curl.
A lot of spears, and that would be a lot of trade. That would require a lot of trained people. Like a spear could probably take down like a boar or a pig.
Oh yeah, you can hit a moose with that motherfucker.
And you would have to hit like its soft part, not it.
Got to be wise and technical with it now. You got to be cerebral with it now.
Girl, man, you gotta get that bag together, man.
Hey, what Denzel say? Oh, I'm strategic with this bitch.
Man, you need some life straws, Curl.
I told you.
Thermal blankets.
Grandma come in
You need some floss, alcohol, man, rations. That's a big one right there.
That nigga say, how that bag looking though? Hey, my bag looking okay. There's some stuff I need to add to it, but nigga, I got some shit in my bag.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you're going to need some tools to get inside. If you're going to be scavenging, you're going to need some tools to get inside the places, Curl.
Yeah, man. My bag looking dangerous. I say that. Nigga, so if we come across some,
you ain't sleepy
static, nigga.
Because I want to do something first. Straighten up a few things. Oh, yeah, but as far as having what I need, oh yeah, I got that.
Kermit, you ever come to North Carolina, man? I'm gonna take you to the shooting range, man. I'm gonna get you comfortable around Steve Harvey and Jesse Lee.
No, I'm too paranoid to mess with a shooting range. You talking about inside the building?
No, I was outdoors.
Oh, okay, yeah, I might be down with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go outdoors, man. I name all my guns after Black Coon. So I got Steve Harvey. That's my Steve Harvey by me always. I got Jesse Lee Peterson. Those my two favorites. I used to have my number one favorite one used to be Al Sharpton.
Yeah. Have you had to use those tools?
Yeah.
Like as far as giving somebody a technique shot or just scaring them?
I've had to use them.
Oh no,
and they served in my favor.
The worst thing you could do is scare them.
I've had to use them and they served in my favor.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do, King, is scare them, man.
Oh, don't be getting irritated, fam. You good?
I never had to use it to like go out and attack and try to harm anybody or anything like that. It was always used
just to protect, right?
And self-defense. But man, like, and they had and in both situations, they had one as well.
Okay.
And like, always leave those situations. The first thought, man, you think that you leave that situation, man, is like, if I didn't have this shit, what would have happened? What I mean? Like, man, if I didn't have this, how this would have had turned out.
Yeah. Hey, like I say, I ain't gonna knock you or judge you because you know what I'm saying.
Now I get busy
I can
now, kid.
understand why.
They don't get it twisted out, kid. I get busy. I get busy first.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like certain situations, man, like
I can imagine volunteering to get into a mosh pit. I can imagine you get down.
Oh man, I'll get busy now, man. But like I said, man, like situations, both matter of fact, both situations where like involving my kids, involving protecting my home, man. Like
Yeah.
one time it was two people at the door and one person waiting inside the car. And man, like again, and it wasn't no draw or whatever else. It was me having to drop on them, catching them trying to get inside my shit. I live inside a neighborhood full of white people, and they come to the only black house that's out here. Nah. And I got kids inside here, and it's just me inside here. I got daughters inside here. Hell no.
Oh, I feel you.
I take your soul before anything ever happened like that.
See, me, Christ Counsel, I just learned early, damn if you do and damn if you don't. I've seen people that's licensed for guns get locked up for using them. You feel me? And under the right, under proper pretenses. Not going to look for nobody, just straight up protecting, their own. And I've seen those same men, get charged with a crime.
Hey.
So what I gather, at a young age. First of all, I was once a bullied kid. So during that session in my life where I was being picked on, I never was comfortable with it. What I did was just let it feed me. I just learned from it. I just calloused my knuckles from it. You know what I'm saying? Until I just came up to the point where fists wasn't hurting me no more. And in a lot of cases, poles and baseball bats wasn't hurting me no more. At least not before I got hold to the person that was wielding it. And I just said like this, Christ Counsel. I just said, listen, I'm gonna do, what's in my power, I'm gonna do, and what ain't in my power, I'm gonna put it on Jehovah. And I'm 44 years old talking to you, and I put myself in a lot of stupid situations and recognize what I did, I guess at the right time. But if it came to me and I couldn't get around it, I took care of it. And anything else that I didn't have no control over, I just, I gave it to Jah. And I'm just saying, it's been working for me. It's been doing pretty good for me. A lot of other people can't say that. A lot of other people have different stories, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not that one. I'm the one that's telling you what I'm telling you now, and I'm not telling you nothing just for the sake of trying to make what I do sound good. I'm just telling you the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you about the last fight I almost got into. And you would think, the last time you was in jail, but nope. The last fight I almost got into was a guy a couple blocks away from here, coming to my crib when ain't nobody here. And I opened my mouth too wide and told his girl, y'all woke up the beast. Y'all woke up the demon. Something like that I said, but I wasn't talking about physical. I wasn't talking about physical. I was talking about as far as legal issues are concerned. Because at this point, I didn't wash my hand with doing things. the way I'm used to doing things, right?
Yeah.
So I come home and this nigga on my porch knocking at the door. And mind you, dog, this dude don't even come up to my shoulders. But at the same time, I'm not underestimating him, CC. This nigga ain't come around here, to my porch, because he ain't ready. You feel me? He in front of his girl. He got his hand in his pocket. And he's woofing. So when I realized what it was, told my boys to get in the house, told my wife to get in the house. And I talked to the dude, told the dude what I meant when I said what I said, that you should be more worried about that than worried about me. Recognize, because I'm a street cat, I recognize him still with his hand on him. So I didn't even think about taking a swing at him. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't even think about it. Mind you, he like 3 sizes smaller than me. He about 2 sizes shorter than me. So 9 times out of 10, he quicker. So if I reach for him, swing at him and miss, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took the high road, and made him clear out. But I didn't make him clear out by force. I made him clear out using logic. Wasn't nobody, no bitches and no hoes, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like this. Hey, if we need to talk further, there's plenty space up here by the water. You know what I'm saying? We by the river walk. You know where I'm at. There's plenty of space across the street at the basketball courts. Let's get off away from these kids and let's go, do this like this if we got to. But if we ain't got to, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. And guess what? Never heard another peep from this cat ever again. Never heard a peep from him. So it's like this, man. You either gonna do what you want to do, or you gonna humble yourself to just take the teachings of Jesus Christ serious. And that's what I did. I turned the other cheek. Because I got slapped for this nigga pulling up on me. That was a slap right there. That was a slap to me. But I turned the other cheek, man. I done had neighbors pull pistols out on cats that came over here violating. So I didn't want that to happen for that brother. So when I recognized the situation, recognized his hand, I didn't want that to turn out like that. Real, people that's into that type of stuff, they move in silence. They don't move where everybody aware of what's happening. But like I told you, I'm through with that life.
Now you can get back into it.
Nope.
It wouldn't take that long.
Hey, Christ Council. I had the pleasure of meeting some people, man, that ain't never coming home ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how down to earth these niggas was, knowing this dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. And, for the most part, I love them brothers, man, because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have made it out of there. Not as soon as I did. Literally taught me, literally schooled me on what not to do before I stepped inside the prison. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know none of the stuff that the brother was saying. I didn't know that it was possible to even fathom that's what I would have to go through, but it was, and I was prepared for it. Now, I love them brothers for being used to school me, but who do I accredit for getting that information before I stepped in? Who do I credit for that?
Who do you credit for getting the information before you stepped in prison?
Yeah.
I imagine you
Jehovah's Witnesses?
credit the motherfuckers who gave you the information.
Oh no, I love them for that, but who do I credit using them to help me?
See, now you losing.
Nope, you know exactly where I'm going. I ain't losing.
Yeah, I know. That's why you
You
losing.
just want to be lost.
I don't want to
I ain't losing you. Talking about I'm losing you.
Nah, I mean I know what you're saying, but now you drifting off away though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, they got the credit. They got the credit that was due to them. You know, they got the credit. You know, because I told my brothers, you understand, in the penitentiaries that, I owe them for this, but, I ultimately get a credit to the Most High. Because when I got myself into trouble, that showed who I was running to. That's why I stopped smoking. That's why I literally tried to find out what was the meaning, what was the reason I couldn't get right. I had to do everything the hard way. I asked all those things. I asked, man. And I got my answer. And I had to damn near catch a case to run into these niggas because they was in a hole. I was in quarantine at a level 3. And these dudes was in the hole already. And when I came to the hole, trying to be tough and not trying to kick it, and they literally just let me know, man, hey man, I wish I was you. I wish I was in your shoes. I'm like, what?
How long? Yeah,
for a couple years. What the fuck you mean you want to be me? You wish you was me. One motherfucker said he was doing 27. One motherfucker said he was 35. And a few of them, man, wasn't never going home. Ever.
That's all for life is.
So, and they schooled me. I just listened. They didn't never let us make contact with each other because I was still quarantined and they was inmates, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a segregation type of thing. But they was able to feed me cigarettes. We made cars out of combs and the threads that come off the sheets. So I was able to smoke and I wasn't supposed to smoke. I was able to get stuff that I wasn't supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the brothers, man.
I feel you, Curl, man. I understand what you're saying, man. I feel where you're coming from. I got you.
No, you don't.
I mean, no, I do. Okay. If you ask me, do I believe you? Now that's different. But I understand that you saying that's what you believe. I get that. Gotcha. I understand all too well.
Okay. Hey, look at your buddy, dog. Your buddy want to be here so bad.
Oh, hey, man. The goose is loose, nigga. You talking about the goose?
No, Mongoose. No, that ain't Mongoose. This slap a dime, man.
Slap a dime.
The weirdo that can never let you answer his question. That asks a Bible question, but you can't answer with a Bible answer. And the person you can't disagree with without getting your ass told the fuck off.
Hey man, he said let him defend himself, man.
Defend himself from who? He got to fight himself. Tell him to quit beating himself up. He ain't got to defend himself from me.
He said you was representing him in the wrong light.
Yeah. And the light he cast on himself. I did that, not him. No. Nigga, you better go look at them 4 walls. Go pimp somebody on the internet, nigga. I'm good. We having a conversation here. And I know you probably got some good input too on this conversation. I know you do. Probably can take the conversation to a whole nother level. But too bad, man. We can't even do it like that. Too bad, man. I stick to my guns, man.
All right, bro.
I stick to my guns, dog. I don't go against my word. Go against my word enough and learn the hard way, but this won't be one of them times. I'm sorry, brother. Love you still. But I'm sorry, brother. It just ain't gonna go down like that. You know.
What about some of that humility?
What about
you got you
come on now.
You will show humility to somebody who will want to kill you. You say you ain't gonna hurt them to where you gonna make blood spill out of them. You ain't gonna kill them, and they trying to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just have the conversation with the brother, man?
Okay. I tried that. I tried. Oh, Bree, you wasn't here the last time, man. Let me let you hear how I tried to have a conversation with him.
You had let them apologize?
I don't want no apology, bro. I don't need it. I'm good. Tell him he said he apologized on a little piece of paper he blew up on the screen and let me see when he tried to come on the panel. I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah. Hey, on that paper, on that paper, he said it didn't say hold this L. It said love on it.
Yeah, it did. Love thyself.
It said love, and it said just coming to talk things out or so.
Ain't no talking with that cat. I tell that cat the sun fake. When I tell that, I ain't even got to the point the point where I say about to tell him that CGI picture they got of the sun is fake. Man, can you imagine how ape shit he gonna go when I hit him with that? Man, I'm gonna be all kind of bitches. He gonna do all kind of things to my wife. Man, shit. No, man. No, man. No, sir. I'd rather I may pull up if you do a show or some Christ concert, I'm gonna come show you some love, man. I pull up over there, you know what I'm saying, and say what's up to you, speak to the panel, you know what I'm saying, and dip in there when he gone and come back when he, I avoid him like that, man. I ain't gonna, but on my panel, there's no way we gonna run into each other. No way. You hear me, bro?
Hey man, what would Vic do?
Hey, forgive him. Forgive him.
What would Jesus do?
Tell you to cut the head off that serpent.
Man, Jesus wouldn't do that, man.
Jesus will expel that demon. He will expel that demon, bro. Now you saying he won't based off the little information you got? I rest my case.
I don't think we know. I don't think anybody would know what Jesus would do.
We do know. because we got his portfolio. You know, we do know what he'll do. He gonna kick it with him just like he ain't gonna run from him.
Jesus is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. And just think, man, he's supposed to be fake character, but his name built churches. His name then brought up cities. His name then moved mountains around this piece. But this made up character, though, man, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, Bree, man. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Different female. My dad made me fight one-on-one. You lose. My dad would beat our ass. See, grew up different. Hey, my mama was somewhat the same way. Man, this dude a few years older than me beat my ass outside. And to beat my ass when I was little, y'all, you had to do is bust my nose. You bust my nose, fight was over. I seen that blood. It was, you know. Man, I went in that house. My mama asked me what was going on. I told her. Man, I see my mama moving in the next room. I'm like, what the hell she doing? Man, my mama done grabbed the cord on my ass, nigga, the extension cord. Start welling my ass with that bitch. I'm like, what? What I do? She like, you let somebody chase you in the motherfucking house and I'm here? Get your ass out there. She welling my ass with that bitch. I'm like, he older than me. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Man, I went out there and beat that boy ass.
Hey, God bless your mama, man.
I went out there and beat that boy ass, dude. I didn't just whoop him, man. I beat my mama up at the same time by way of whooping his ass. I didn't see his face, dog, when I was punching that motherfucker. I seen that woman who just made me come up out that shell and go loose on this nigga. I beat that nigga ass, dog. Straight up. I didn't have no more problems out this dude in childhood. No more. This nigga was my sister age, dog. And that just taught me one thing, dog. Don't ever bring shit home to my mama. I was in all kind of beefs, dog. Niggas wanted me. Niggas was trying to catch me. Guess who didn't know nothing about it?
Your mama?
My mama had no clue. Because guess what? Nobody ever thought about coming to her motherfucking house. Didn't even dream about it. Nigga dreamed about some shit like that. Then Christ Council nigga better wake up and apologize, nigga. Dream about that, dog. Because if my mama ain't gonna, I got bigger, my mama ain't gonna do me like that no more. My mama gonna turn on whatever coming our way. And to see my mama fighting one of my battles, dog, that would almost kill me. You feel me? I was only like 13, 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was about 9 years old when I got that ass whooping. 13, 14 years old, pre high school and first year high school. Oh man. I was a menace, dog.
You was a menace, man. A menace, man.
Man.
A menace, though.
And the bad thing about it, man, I had a little following, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple dudes with me that was doing silly shit right along with me, dog. Right along with me, man. After football season, dog, it was whatever, man. It was skip party here, ride party at the Target up there on 8 Mile, ride party at the Mr. Allen's right there on 8 Mile. You know, when you just go in and mob and grab shit and just get the fuck on, somebody holding the door.
Oh yeah.
And we know the law. We kids. We ain't gonna do nothing but go to juvenile, get slapped on the wrist. We ain't give a damn. We ain't give a damn, dog. Mind you, Christ Council. This is pre finding out the accurate knowledge of the Bible. This was still a little after church days right here. I was still playing ball for the church, but I wasn't singing for them no more.
Had you had any spiritual experiences at that time?
Nope. Nope.
So after that first experience, you was hooked, huh?
At that time, I was leaning more towards Nation of Islam. That's what kind of brought me up out of the church.
All right,
I was
so
thinking more
wait.
NOI.
Let me get this straight. You had a spiritual experience, and you was like, maybe it's Allah.
Nah, it wasn't no spiritual experience. I just knew I wasn't finding nothing out at church. But I knew these people when they talk, they got books and they got real shit to go to. You know what I'm saying? Rather than the Bible.
I'm saying your first spiritual experience, was you hooked on Jesus then?
Nope.
Oh.
I just thought it was my first one was more like a the first one was more like a it was I was saying it was coincidence.
Coincidence.
I was writing it off as chance, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people try to say the what you call that, the when the sea parted, it was during the time the earth did something, and you know, the nature made a way for it to happen versus the way God made it happen, or versus the way the Bible said it happened. You know, they try to write it off as something else. They have another something else to explain it. They can explain it away and say it was something else. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like doing that. Oh, my first one. My second one was basically the same as my third, that happened over again. And for me to really eyewitness what it really was. So, dog, took me more than one cherry to get popped, dog. Some of us a lot more hard-headed than others. And I'm a hard-headed nigga, so it actually took me 3 bites of the fruit for me to finally get it, you know. The back of the bus kind of cat, you did. I ain't get it the first time. The first or the second time. Didn't get it. Couldn't figure it out. But we finally got it. We finally got it. You know. You got the babies, Bree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear them, boy.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you?
Them boys about to be tearing some shit up too, boy.
Man.
You got double trouble.
Double trouble.
See, I had one baby that was real. You couldn't turn your back on him, dog. You couldn't turn your back on him. That's the baby that's recuperating in the hospital right now. Couldn't turn your back on him 1 second, dog.
Yeah, he got in a car accident or something?
A combination of things. He did get in it, but that wasn't the reason he was in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't the reason.
That was your son, or was that Kyle's son?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
He gonna be all right though, right?
yeah, he good, man.
Did he fuck himself up bad?
Yeah, he did, but
What
you
he
know what I'm saying? He done already started what you call that what you call that yeah,
rehab?
recovery, but physical therapy.
Is he gonna be the same?
It depends on him, man. It really depends
Damn.
on him. I think so. Depending, knowing what kind of cat he is. I think so. I think he'll be good. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be stronger. Because he found some things out. He basically found out that we wasn't bullshitting with him. We was trying to prevent all of it, and he had to find out for himself. You know?
Damn.
Yep. And this is one of them situations where you can't really blame, nobody but yourself. He can't put the blame on nobody but himself. When you hear him, when he talked to you about it, he just mad at himself for not listening, mad at himself for not, thinking that we didn't know what the hell we was talking about, stuff like that. Just trying to cling on to everything, not making sure he don't forget nothing this time. That's the attitude he got right now. So, like I say, bro, it depends on him, He ready though. He's a fighter. He's definitely a fighter.
Damn, man. I hate to hear that shit, man.
Yeah. Yep. But it's like, how Bree, I tell you that the first couple times I wrote it off and said just coincidence, and it was like that with him. He got into an accident, he messed up his toe. It was like stuff was happening back at the back to him, you know what I'm saying? And he was just writing it off until just the one thing happened, that just took him out, just took him down. But one thing I had to talk to him about is the prodigal son, and how the son was out there defeated and was looking at the way he was living out there and realized, that even his father's help living better than he lived. So he said he'd just go back home, his last straw. He said, I just go back home and just beg, can I be one of the help? And, I do my job to the most utmost blase splee. But when the son came home, he was expecting a negative welcome. And to his surprise, his father was happy, overjoyed that his son found his way home. So, it's kind of like that situation. Like before it was too late, he found his way home. Because them doctors, they wasn't understanding how he was still here with us, the condition he was in.
Damn.
Yep. Yep. But he's strong. He didn't got his appetite back. He ready to move, ready to get up out of there now.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear, man.
So I'll give it about another week or so, Another week or so, they probably be letting him come to the crib. But they offered him an inpatient what you call it, therapy. So hopefully he'll be willing to go through that so he can, like you say, will he be back right? If he do that, most definitely he will. But if he try to just act like he just ready to come home, he probably gonna miss out on some stuff that he can get from them. And he 18 now, so it's like we can't make him now. Hell, we couldn't make him when he was 17, but He's legal now, so we can't make him now, but we can definitely try to talk him into it. But he's not acting like he's not gonna go now. But I'm just saying he could flip the script. See, it's getting warm outside and stuff like that. And I already told him that I'm gonna walk with him. You know, we gonna be helping each other. Go chill up on the riverfront with the grill and the little portable grill I got. And I got the big cooler, so it ain't nothing to go pull up, walk to the riverfront and just parlay for the day. I ain't even got to drive the truck up there, just walk up there. But he good, man. He's strong. Calling me every day, let me know everything good and, let me in. My sons kept away from me because they used to me treating them like kids. And them not knowing that I was a young man before. I know how it feels to get treated like a kid from an older man. I know how to separate the two. So it's like they had to go out here and bump their head and get smacked upside the head to realize what they got in their midst already. They thinking because they did this or they did that it's something new, nigga. No. Been there and done that. No. See, I wasn't no guy that was instructed and I just did what I was supposed to do. I was the hard head one. I was the knucklehead. Try to tell these boys, man. Try to tell them, try to school them on it, but it's like, no, you don't know. Is this you too old? You wouldn't understand. Okay. All seemed like a week ago to me. Don't seem long at all ago to me. Because I can remember in almost by detail what I was doing 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Where you at, Christ Council, man? Nigga that went and blacked out, Bree.
Oh, no, I'm right here, man. I'll get me something to drink.
He probably getting that get high together.
Okay, he sounds strong. He don't sound like that liquor doing too much to him.
Oh, no, man.
Okay. All right, just had to make sure, man. Had to make sure. Still ain't got no Mongoose sighting. We got quite a few slapper sightings. Got quite a few of those.
Hey, man, he said just give him a couple minutes, man.
Nah, we good. Maybe later. He wouldn't get what I'm trying to help him understand and overstand if I just let him, if I just give in this fast. He wouldn't feel like he learned a lesson. He need to understand that he's too old. And he ain't Michael Jackson, so he ain't got no business moonwalking. You did. No business, man. Man, my mouth, man, skip this. I got to do this. My mouth dry as a bone. Oh. Woo. Man.
Man, I've been in the gym, man.
Huh?
I've been in the gym for the past week, man.
What gym?
Planet Fitness. Planet Hollywood. Planet Fitness.
That's where I got one at. What you been doing?
Shit, man. I've been working on, lower, upper, arms, stomach, shit like that.
You been
I'm
going
on.
every day?
Yeah, I go every day.
What the hell you going every day for?
Cause I'm serious about this shit.
You know you can mess yourself up.
I know what I'm doing, King. I know what I'm doing. I don't
Bro.
work on my shit every day. I said I do lower, upper, arms and shit. I didn't say what days I do them.
Yeah.
So I go one day, I work on lower. I go the next day, I work on upper.
But
I
you
go back.
say you ain't been working out, but you didn't start it the
No,
last 2 weeks and you
I
ain't gave
said
your body no rest?
I said I for the past week I've been going out every
A
day.
week, not 2 weeks.
It's about to be 2 weeks.
But you ain't gave your body no rest?
Yeah, I gave my body. If I go Monday and I work on legs,
Okay.
and then I go Tuesday, I'm giving my legs rest Tuesday, right?
Okay.
Okay. I do upper on Tuesday. So then I go back Wednesday, I work on legs. And I'm giving my upper a rest on that day. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. And how long is your visit?
About an hour on the average.
Okay, so you probably doing at the most about 40, 45 minutes inside that hour strong.
Yeah, I try to do a little. I try to. I try on good days where, what I'm saying, I ain't got to rush back. I try to do a little cardio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. But for the most part, I be in there. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thug thizzle, man.
I'm gonna try to link up with you, man, because I got one. Me and my wife done had one in there for a couple years now, man.
Oh yeah.
Got a membership in there, boy, man. Same one too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, same one, man. Which one you been hitting up?
I go to the one on Woodward most mainly.
Woodward and what?
Well, it's over there by the Amtrak station.
Wow. I don't remember no
Yeah.
Planet Fitness down there.
Yeah. Oh, it's low key than them up. It's low key, man. Real low.
What?
Yeah, I ain't know it was there either. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exact area you talking about. Right there, what by Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on with that. I'm gonna hit the wife up and before she go to sleep and see what's going on with that, man, because I'm still having my problem with my ID, bro. I only got my papers, my birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got my ID yet, man. I had my address and stuff ready and set, but I changed addresses and I don't have no mail from my changed address. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing that attaches me to my changed address because my name ain't on nothing. That's
Well,
how.
you ain't gotta have no ID. I don't think you gotta have ID to get a membership.
Okay, because I'm already in.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you just. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you gotta have no ID. I don't think so. I don't remember ever showing my ID.
Okay, you going tomorrow, Bree?
I go every day, bro.
Okay, so listen, Bree. If you run into one of them people where you go to,
Yeah.
give them a hypothetical and ask them what would happen for a guy in my situation. Could they still come?
So is your membership still active?
Yeah.
You just want to know if they need verification when you
Yeah,
come
like
back.
like let him know, he got his birth certificate, he got his bridge card, he just don't have the ID.
Man, see if you can download the app, because if we got that app, all you got to do is link it to the app, and then you just pull it up on your phone and scan your little phone, and you just walk in that bitch.
Mm. Mm. I see. Because I'm gonna see on that end But if you find an opportunity to present that to one of them, hit them with it. Somebody that watch you come in and go out.
Yeah, I you know,
Yeah.
I go every day. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man, because you getting older, man. You feel the impact of the statement. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. For sure.
Hell yeah, that's real, nigga.
So yeah, I definitely would like to bag the little strength I do got. I would like to be doing something with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help give me some more strength.
Hell yeah, dog.
You did.
And I'm doing the keto diet too.
What's that?
A little diet plan where you can share a couple of pounds and shit.
I'm no feed it. What you talking about?
It's called the keto diet. It's mainly it's for like if you at risk of like becoming a diabetic and shit like that, because what it does is it focuses on your proteins and it focuses on protein and kind of like what you call it it brings your carbs down to a minimum. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's popular. A lot of people use it because it helps with weight loss. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
By staying away from carbs.
So you ain't gonna be eating no bread?
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, you can eat it, but you got to have a certain. You can't eat too much, or you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, okay, like a certain ration of it per day.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and some days I don't eat none. I do like 2-day fast in between the 7 days. I do like 2-3 day fast where I only eat like 600 calories that day. See what I'm saying? No carbs at all. And shit, I don't shave 5 pounds in like 6 days doing that shit too. Yep.
What you trying to be thotting out here this summer, dog?
Man, I'm trying to goddamn get my shit right, man. You know.
You trying to be thotting, nigga.
I mean, I could thot, nigga. The bloated stomach, I could thot around, nigga. That ain't nothing. I'm trying to, get my health together, my confidence, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I feel that.
Hell yeah.
I feel that. We all come to like I say, man, when you real, you gotta face the real eventually, man. You can't keep on running from the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, what you speaking right now is just like it's this how it's supposed to go. You supposed to recognize when certain things ain't as easy as it usually is to you. You lose a step or two, goddamn me. Your taste buds ain't as bright as they used to be, You figure something ain't right, something I could be doing different,
Yeah, I mean, shit, eventually, because we in our 40s, so eventually we're gonna have to do this shit anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and start right now. I've been bullshitting for far too long.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do this shit right now before I make myself to where it's like impossible to ever. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm too far gone. So
get on top of it before it get on top of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm about that, man.
No.
And I told you, man, I had that situation where my issue went from my back to one of my legs. And I'm at the point now, man, where what I gotta do is just become a pillar the way I am. I can't ever really anticipate it returning back to normal. So what I got to do is strengthen what I do get a lot more than what I have been doing, just to make sure that don't recede what I do have in me. So, I got vitamins, man. I don't be taking none of that shit because I don't be getting up, and when I get up, I ain't trying to eat nothing. Appetite is the last thing I think about. I don't get hungry until like the middle of the day. It's like crazy, dog. So I don't really take the vitamins like I supposed to. And when you take the vitamins, you're supposed to take them while after eat food or right before, because the way the vitamin work is and move through your system is through your stomach, through your stool. So that's why they always encourage you, don't let it work all by itself. Let it work with the stuff that's going to put the nutrition in you, which is whatever you get from the food. That's why, they encourage you to take it with food. So it be discouraging me from taking my vitamins and stuff, man. And then by the time I do eat, sometimes I ain't nowhere near home where my vitamins at. And, I just know I can have a lot more energy, but I can't at this time get out of my old ways from standing up all night and shit like that. But that be when I get the most peace. That be when I get the most time where I can just think clearly and weigh things up. And I come off into all type of information. If I come off into some information and I'm not anticipating it and it's good information, I just dig in, and I got to do something about it. It all starts with me. It's like I said about my baby boy, it's all on him, what he do. He talking good, he feeling good, feeling better. So I got confidence in him. Just like I learned from my mistakes, he can too. All of us can. And I'm a little slow, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little slow, dog. I'm gonna just put that out there because certain things happen to me, and it's like I literally had to bust my head several, and I'm just gonna say several to be kind to myself, several times over before I finally before I finally figured certain things out. Like, wow, this was right in my face and I didn't even know it. Wow. So that's why I don't judge, man. I don't look down on nobody because I may say something about it or speak on it. I'm not going to speak on it in a negative way. You may take it negative because you feel negative about it, but 9 times out of 10, I didn't did it. So, I only can be negative to a certain extent, and if you think I'm condemning you, if you let me get finished talking, you're going to see I'm condemning myself too. I'm not in favor. But, some people have a hard time, man, when you try to tell them, been there and done that. I walked in those shoes. I know you got a lot of fraudulent people out here that will come to you with that, saying that. But you got some people that's just got too much important things to do than lie to a man. When I say the dumbest thing around, so you may find yourself doing the same thing that I've done, and you didn't call yourself dumb about it, but keep on living. See, I'm able to stand in mine. When I tell y'all I did dumb shit over and over, I'm just being kind. I'm just being kind. But see, the real, because I've been around a lot of people in my life, and nothing attracts me more than truth, more than real. I get so over passionate, however you want to say it. I love truth more than anything. So I tend to gravitate towards that real hard. It can just be a person that expresses themselves in a real way. I'm gonna gravitate towards that. Cause you're gonna gravitate towards it until you see the person not representing what he say he stand for. I love the truth. I love realism. And I won't accept nothing less. And I'm just hoping that people like Bree, people like Slapper feel the same way. Like, I just want the truth. I may not like what I get, but if it's the truth, I'm gonna know it's the truth because it's what I asked for. And ain't nothing else even coming close to it. Not even remotely close. I love it when I get a person that have committed crimes in the past and come on this platform and admit, hey, I got a number. And what? I ain't doing the same stuff I was doing to get me that number. If that's the question, that was a whole nother life ago. I'm on something way different now. Judge me from where I'm at, from where you met me to where I'm at now. Other than that, unless you gonna come on this platform and admit to stuff that you did that I don't know about, because we all know ain't no nigga perfect. Got something that's close to, but ain't nobody perfect. All of us got a little a bone or two, you understand, that we smart enough not to bring on this platform. So unless you're going to humble yourself to admit to your failures or what's supposed to be your weakness, something that you overcame, why would you even pay attention to a person that speak on it? And I pay attention to it, get commentary on it. But upset, we let the dummies get upset. We just come and have a conversation. Disagree, fail to disagree, disagree to disagree, agree to disagree. We ain't got to weaponize nothing and beat nobody upside the head with it because we're grown men. That's elementary stuff. If we wrong, we wrong. When Bree and them had me in the corner talking about this meaning this and that meaning that, and I didn't have no answer for it, I didn't mute nobody. I didn't knock everybody up. I didn't start name calling. Scripture say you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I don't have no problem with being wrong. I said I would never get married before. I would never have just one woman before. Show how much I know. I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that's afraid to be wrong, politically incorrect. No, that's not me. I'm giving you the real deal, holy feel. And if you know something realer than me, I'm all ears. I'm listening. All ears. Testing, tasting everything you bring up out your mouth. Make sure it passed my smell inspection. That's what conversations are. Conversations aren't running covertly and overtly from a question. It all starts with a question. We get curious. We want to know things that we're not privy to knowing at the time. And we ask the question. We don't want to discourage nobody from asking the question. So anything or anybody that comes near to harm, that type of harmony we trying to build on any channel I'm on, we got to eradicate it. This can't be just no me feeling this way. We got to feel this way for the whole, as a whole. I feel like you guys really have some good information to show. You guys have some real good questions. And I feel like everybody should feel welcome. Shouldn't nobody feel like, oh, I'm going to get cussed out if I say this, that, and the other on my channel. It shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You should be able to be rude. You should be able to be sarcastic to an extent, to the point of being disrespectful. These should be things adults know how to do. We shouldn't have to be instructed on how to be respectful. So while we on the subject, if we deal with it for a time period, it's only going to be for a time period. All that got to go. I don't care if they bringing money in. I don't care what they bringing in. We going to respect. Or, when you here with me, you're going to pretend to respect. See, from scripture, I have the knowledge to know that, and the faith to know that there's people in this time period that don't have feelings. They're not like normal people. They're self-absorbed. They're the only things that matter. And that's the program is setting everybody up to feel that way. That's why everything is just a finger press away. It's a perfect nurturer for a narcissistic society. It's feeding. You are what you eat. And you're eating whatever you want at the press of a button every day. It's like a form of getting spoiled. Getting used to it. And then when the boogeyman come and cut it all off and take it all away, now you lost. So if you're a person that have the privilege to hear what I'm saying right now, try your best to detach yourself away from these things that makes us spoiled. Because this stuff will change our whole personality and you won't even recognize it till 20 years later, people telling you how you used to be. You won't have a clue. If you got them Alexas in your house, them things are sitting up in your house and you questioning stuff, get that shit out your house. Get it out of there. Get your money back. Quit helping these people spy on you. Stop. Yeah, of course it's convenient. That's why it's in your house. Of course it's going to be convenient. You telling me that's all it takes for me to get in your house? I'm coming in to do harm. That's all it takes for me to get in your house? Just to be convenient to you? Okay. I ain't got no feeling, no emotion. Just seen a little bitty baby bird get hit by a car and didn't blink an eye. Didn't blink an eye. Then seen a puppy get rolled over by a dump truck. Not even a smirk. Heartless. And you can read his mind. He probably said, dumb motherfucker. Shouldn't have been in the street. People, when they gave us The Walking Dead, The Living Dead, and all that dead shit, they're showing you how they program and are programming our society. Look at some of these people that's committing these crimes out here when they catch them on camera. A lot of these people look possessed. Look possessed. And in my life, I've known killers. It's a possession. And it's like, once you cross that road, it's never too hard to cross it again. Get simpler. And if it's the wrong mind that's doing these things, oh my goodness. You talking about a monster. If it happens to fall to the wrong mind, which is 90% of the people out here, especially the young ones, Lord have mercy. You talking about a war within a war inside these young ones' heads. They don't know whether to be gay or straight or black or white or Democratic or Republic or left or right or all mixed up. And it's all by design. See, it wouldn't be a mix-up if we just listen to the book. The book that's been in 90% of the people's houses. I'm going to just say in America. Me growing up. I'm in my 40s. The whole remedy to it all, drugs, prostitution, gangs, the whole remedy was in the book from the get-go. From the get-go. And it took going out there to them streets, busting your head over and over again before brother finally realized Damn. I did all that for nothing. I did all that for nothing. Yeah, I was the one that say, yeah, this book too old. This book don't know nothing about what's going on now. That was thousands of years ago. You know, I was one of those ones that seen what he wanted to see. I know how I feel. Trust me, I do. I could never, brother, try to come to my house and talk to me about it. I could never really understand what was being communicated. Only the end back there. Yeah, but tried to get the Mongoose in here. Did get a chance to holler at Bree and CC, so you know it is what it is. We get to it. You know, we get back at it. Appreciate the people that came through. Appreciate the people that show love. I'll let your boy Curl be through tomorrow. See what's going on. Till next time, peace and love, y'all.